The photo he got, I'm assuming it came from his For You page because it was me as a teenager. So searching naked teen boys, if that's on your search engine, man, you need to check that shit out.
That wasn't me, that was Mike. When did I become the underdog?
You know, it's a pick'em. It's very...
Nobody said anything about dogs, bro. Chill out.
I said I'm a child of the earth, and when I take this bet, I'm taking it everywhere with me.
Are you taking the servants with you? Have you going back?
He touched the subject there, because I do this for my family. I do this for the people I love, and I'll fight for you forever, I swear to God.
The king of mind games himself, reduced to tears on stage, crying so hard that DDP might as well call himself Dricus Du Plessis, making everyone around him weep, you know. But this wasn't just about tears, this was about DDP hitting where it hurts. He dragged Izzy through the mud of his own past, mocking the luxuries of his upbringing, calling out his so-called struggles, and turning Izzy's own word into weapons. From the moment these two locked eyes, the tension was undeniable. Izzy couldn't hold back, dropping the N-bombs and desperately trying to assert himself as the real African. But when the press conference rolled up, DDP flipped the script, whether it was a dig about the dogs, servants, or just the sheer audacity of his presence. Izzy cracked, bro. He was crying in front of the world, trying to mask it as an adrenaline rush. He left the presser like he had his bedtime ready. DDP is a master of psychological warfare. He made not one, but two world champions break down, pushing all the right buttons by bringing up their childhood and lives outside the cage. And in the end, it wasn't just about what happened in the presser. Dricus backed it up, proving that while Izzy may have servants and maids, DDP's got the thickest skin in the game, forged in the fires of Xbox lobbies, and seasoned with the kind of trash talk that leaves scars. This was more than a fight, it was a dismantling, both mentally and physically. And when it was all said and done, it wasn't just Izzy tears that Dricus claimed, it was the win too. Dricus Du Plessis came through and handled business, making Israel Adesanya tap out in the 4th round to keep the middleweight belt on lock. The beef between these two was real, and the scrap did not disappoint. Du Plessis did not waste any time. He was on Izzy's neck from early, pulling him down with the unorthodox style. Man gripped him up, took his back and slapped on the choke. Game over in round 4. That's 8 wins in a row now for DDP, and his first defense of the strap, yeah? I gave the first 2 rounds to DDP, bro. That man was coming in with the blitz combo, looking explosive, had some control time, beautiful takedowns, and obviously Izzy was out there being the fence bender. He actually held on to the fence more than 5 times, and there was no deduction of the point. That was just some diabolical bullshit, you know. But you know what? I was also a bit shook because every time he was blitzing in, Izzy's a good counter striker, so obviously I was a bit scared that he might get clipped. But yo, by the 3rd round, not gonna lie, man looked gassed, and Izzy started to find his range, piecing him up. Like basically DDP looked like a tank without a gas tank. I think he's the only fighter that looked the worst fighter and the best fighter at the same damn time. He did the same thing against Strickland. But even with the gas tank looking suspect, DDP pulled through. And when the opportunity came, he made Izzy pay. Izzy was holding his own on the feet, but Du Plessis was just too persistent. Like, even on the 4th round, he was fully gassed. But you can never count out Du Plessis. He always got that puncher's chance every fucking round. And that's what happened. Like, Izzy slipped for a second and it was curtains. Man like DDP ain't playing, you know. So now we're looking at what's next for the champ. Dana's saying Sean Strickland might be up next, but we gotta see what happens with Whittaker and Khamzat Chimaev. Any of those fights would be madness, bro. And if Whittaker delivers and knock out Khamzat like he did with the other guy, what was his name, Imawov or something, bro, then obviously Whittaker is next on line. As for Izzy, man still got options. Even though he took the L, he was looking sharp. So a move up to light heavyweight might be on the cards, and if he does, don't be surprised if he tries to run it back with Pereira, especially after how Alex got knocked out the last time they fought. And just a quick note on the co-main event, Kai Kara France, what a clinic. Like, he beat Steve from Office, like, just on the 1st round. He might just be next in line for the shot at the flyweight title. And then you had Dan Hooker, always like, he's the new Korean zombie. He just keeps coming forward, bro. Like, he was going mental. It was madness still. And then there is the fighter who loves to disappoint us every time, Tuivasa. every time. He's entertaining. I love the guy, but when it comes to showing the work, I don't know, cause like he just never delivers. However, one thing that was out of the ordinary, like they kicked out the referee, and I'm glad they did. That fucker gave one round, like what, 30-27 or something. On God, I was so happy when they kicked him out. I think he had too many shoes before the game. Clearly, Tuivasa did not want any round. But anyway, that was UFC 305. Was a proper thing, not a snooze fest. UFC 306 is just around the corner. We got Merab versus O'Malley and the big trilogy between Grasso versus Shevchenko. Bare fireworks coming, bro. Trust me. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, come on guys, what you waiting for? Like and subscribe. And until next time, safe.